Well, good morning, garden friends. It's Destry. Welcome back to my Oregon yard. Today is a busy day in the neighborhood. It is a weekend morning. I can hear some roofers over here getting to work. I have been out putting flowers on the flower stand, and I have a big project today. My husband is home and he is going to be helping me with this project today. So let me go ahead. I'm going to walk over this area of my yard and show you what we are going to be working on. You guys, we are going to be cleaning up an area that has honestly been neglected for a while. Also, we are going to be putting in a new paver patio and just really like redefining this space. So let me flip the camera around and show you the area we're going to work on. All right, guys, so this is our shed area, and you can see it's not terrible, but it definitely could use some improvement. First of all, I've got these nasty rugs here as just like trying to keep the weeds down there in front of the shed. Now we do access this shed. We have our mower in here and our edger and different things like that. And I've tried to make this space pretty cute here with a few things. First of all, I got this little cart here on Amazon, and I have it planted up with a ground cover, but I'll be honest, it's not my favorite. It is blooming right now, so it's probably in its prettiest state, but the whole thing is just, you know, it gets weeds all in here. And then I put down some like wooden boards and some pots here. I've got a dahlia here. I've got a Japanese maple. You can see I've been bagging up some of my dahlia blooms to try to keep them away from the bugs. And then we have this whole area here that has about 3 pots worth of raspberries. So I don't want to put raspberries in the ground because they will just take over, but I have them in some pots here. And then back behind here we have our wood pile, our wood shed, and then behind that is our beehive. And then this is a nasty old bench that's going to go away today. You can see I thrifted this bench and it was like in bad shape even when I purchased it. Like it was kind of a, I don't know, shabby chic look or whatever, and now it's just shabby, like it's gotta go. And then we have this other wood pile back here that was from a tree that fell down, and it's just gross. It's gross, it's gotta go. We were intending to use that wood for like our little, you know, fire pit for summers and stuff like that. We just haven't done it. So we're just gonna ditch all that wood, take it to the dump or to the yard debris place. We're gonna ditch this bench. You can see I do have a gorgeous tree here, my fig tree, that is looking really pretty. And then back there we've got neighbor dogs. Oh my gosh, the crazy neighbor dogs. So we're gonna be working back here in this area today. About a week ago, a company called Vego Garden Beds, Vego, reached out to me. I'm sure if you've been around the gardening world for a while, you're familiar with this brand. And they reached out to me and they want to send me a garden bed. They were like, which garden bed would you like to try? I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 Vego garden beds in my garden already. I love Vego garden beds. So when they reached out to me, I was like, oh, I was like, yes, I will take another Vego garden bed. So, but I started to look around my yard. I'm like, where am I going to put this thing? Like, I don't really have any more space. I feel like I've utilized every single inch of my yard. But that particular garden bed, that little raised, whatever that is, that little cart is literally falling apart. And I've only had it for a couple years. It was some cheap one off Amazon. And so I thought, you know, I would really like to like make that area nice. Put something nice looking there and actually build a little patio, plant it up with something different and like revamp that corner over there. So I am going to be getting a raised, like kind of like a raised garden bed. It looks similar to that, but it's like much nicer. And it's going to match the rest of my Vego garden bed. So let me flip the camera around. I'll show you my other Vigos. So these 2 garden beds here are both Vego garden beds, and you can see they are awesome. They are the tall ones here. I even got the lights to go on them, and they have been so great. I don't have to bend over to garden in them. You can see I've got all my cut flowers going here. I've got so many different things growing and blooming. There's some straw flower there. My sweet peas, my cosmos are blooming, and then my asters here in the front. My China asters are coming on. So anyway, I have loved the color of these. This one's called the olive green, and I would say honestly it's more of like a sage green, but the new one that I got is going to match these. So over here, you know, on the side of the shed, I will have sort of a matching garden bed here. It will be about the same size as this little black one, but a little bit bigger. And I think it will just tie in the look of the rest of my garden so much nicer. It'll look so much cleaner and just more put together. And then my other Vego beds are across here in the yard along my fence line. And these ones I've had for several years. And again, they've held up super well. These are all my dahlias that are planted up. So you can see I have the little organza bags on them to help protect them from the buggies, all my blooms. But you can see I have 4 more of the Vigos. And they line the fence line, and they have just been awesome. And they're also in that really pretty sage green color. So I think having one more that's going to tie in everything together and just, you know, give me sort of that motivation to zhuzh up that corner over there is going to be so awesome. So I'm really excited to add another Vego garden bed to my garden. And they are so easy to assemble, you guys. They're really easy to put together. They're long lasting and durable, so I can't wait to get started on this project. So the first thing I need to do is basically get on over here. I'm going to get the wheelbarrow, get rid of all that old wood, and start to clean up that area. Then my husband and I need to go run to the hardware store. We're going to get some stones and try to make a little stone patio there and dig out some of the dirt. So we have some prep to do before my beautiful new garden bed shows up. So that's what today's video is going to be, is just like getting ready for making it so pretty. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to put my gardening gloves on and get my helper out here, and we are just going to take after it. It's a nice, cool Saturday morning, and it's a great day to start a major garden renovation, big garden project today. All right, we found an epic spider. Where is it? Oh yeah. Don't put your finger by it. Oh my gosh. Trigger warning. Giant spider. I know. We saw one bigger than that the other day, for sure. Oh, sorry, spider. Your home is going bye-bye right now. We have other plans. You're gonna have to move along. Oh gosh, and I'm gonna have to restake that fig tree. That fig tree is totally crooked. Not that that really matters right now, but it's bugging me. So far is going pretty well. So we've got this all cleared out of all that nasty wood. I raked it up just a little bit. So I think what we're going to do is take that old Amazon little cart and sort of tuck it back here in the shade. I don't necessarily want to get rid of it yet. It might be something that eventually I do want to get rid of. And then I'm trying to figure out my fig tree here. First of all, it needs staked up better. It's really crooked. It just has the stakes from the nursery there, and I've had it, let's see, I think I only got it last year, so, but it needs some staking. But we're gonna move this garden bed, this little metal one, back into that shady area. Oh, it does have wheels, I guess. You got it? Oh, okay. Careful of the fig.
Ow. Where do we want it?
Yeah, I'm thinking, will it go kitty corner?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so much better. Look at all that. So now our next steps is we're going to go grab some stones at the store and we're gonna dig this all out and make it more level to build a little patio.
We're gonna dig it out, make it level, and then grab the stones and some gravel and some sand.
Gravel, sand, stones, digging it out, making it level.
Dig it out, gravel, sand, stones.
Yes. Gravel, sand, stones, dig it out. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna look so much better. And then I just moved the little cart over here. Now I'm not sure how this ground cover will do in the full shade here, but I think it looks cute over here. It's not so bad. I might scrub up the bottom of it just to try to get rid of all the black or whatever that is, dirt, I guess. But it sort of looks cute here under the tree. It looks a lot better than a bunch of nasty wood under the tree. And then the fig tree, I'm not sure what to do about him. I kind of want to move it back, but it gets a lot of sun here, so he might just stay here for now. He's cute. He's cute. But this looks really cute back here now. I like that little cart back there. It's not bad. So Corey's going to paint a line here for us. The dogs are going to help.
Well,
They're helping. We don't have.
It's going to be a dot.
It's going to be a dot? Oh,
Dots
we're just.
to aim for.
Oh, a dot to aim for. Because now we got to dig out some of this grass, the sod. And we're going to use, Corey's going to use the pickaxe. Because I have the big guns here with me today to help me with this project.
So our plan is we're going to dig this out, go down with a little bit of gravel, level it off with some sand. We're going to get 6 24 by 24, so 2 feet by 2 feet pavers. And that'll be 12 feet. This is a 12-foot long shed. So hopefully we're going to end up here with a real nice looking pavered kind of entrance front area to the shed instead of what we had going on before. So we got it all dug out, and now I'm tamping it down just to kind of give it a good base. This is a pretty handy tool, actually. I got this on, I don't know, the internet somewhere.
Amazon, probably.
I think we had some yard projects in the midst, so I think Facebook or somebody who's following me on the internet thought I would be interested in this, and I was, so I bought it. It's like $40. It works pretty handy. Now I'm just tamping everything down, so we're going to go down with about 1 inch or 2 of gravel and over that with some sand to level it off, so I've got a good base to set the pavers down on, so they're hopefully the end result is they will be even and not off, you know, one is higher than the other, or one's laying at an angle and the other's laying flat. That's what we want to try to avoid with all this effort. So not just now, but like next year after a season of rain and freezing and thawing out and all that.
Well, since I last turned on the camera, we have been to the store and back and laid down the gravel. I should say Corey laid down the gravel, and here are the stones that are going to go in. So you can see they're going to go all the way across here. I believe we bought 6 of these larger stones that are kind of a red, they're sort of a red and gray kind of variegated color. I'd be interested to see what they look like when they're like hosed off with water. I think it's going to look really good, you guys. I'm really excited. In the meantime, Corey's laying those. I am planting zinnias. So I have officially pulled out all of the stalk, all of the ranunculus, and I am planting all zinnias in these beds. You can see I have 2 volunteers tomatoes, one on either side, so I'm going to leave those. And this is where the ranunculus was. I just pulled out all the corms and planting zinnias here. So I'm kind of working on that while Corey's working on this area. But I think it's going to be really good. We're getting closer and closer to having this all ready for the brand new Vego bed. And then it's going to be done. It's going to be awesome. It's going to look really, really good. And then this area, I'm going to have to play around with, you know, where I'm going to put the raspberries and where I'm going to put this tree. I haven't quite figured all that out, but I'm letting the raspberries get some sun today. All right, guys, well, it's later tonight and this project's all done and I can't believe the way it turned out. I think it looks so much better than it did this morning. Let me flip the camera around. I'll show you all the details. All right, well, the sun is going down, but we are done with this project. We went ahead and hosed everything down. And I think it looks really, really good. So went ahead and moved the fig tree over to this side. I need to dust off the pot a little bit. And then this area is looking so much better. We got rid of that bench. I moved the raspberries over to this area. And then I still have that one little cart over there with the flowers in it. And yeah, this area is much more cleaned up. I sort of redid the rock border a little bit through here. And then here is the new patio that we put in, or the new little area here. And then this is where my new Vego Garden bed's gonna go. So it is a raised bed. It's gonna go right underneath the window box, kind of where the other one is. But I think it looks so much cleaner and nicer here. And you know, this grass will green up a little bit as we water it in, but the whole thing just looks more intentional. And I think that the new garden bed is going to look awesome here. So I'm really glad that we took on this project today, even though it was a lot of work. I definitely was glad that I had my helper to, that Corey helped me pull this off today, because I could not have done it without his help. But I think it turned out awesome. Guys, be sure to stay tuned for part 2 of this video. That's when we are actually going to get the Vego Garden bed. It actually arrived today. It is in the garage. We're going to be putting that together, assembling it, and getting it planted up with some summer flowers. And I'm so excited. So stick around for part 2 of this video. I hope you liked today's video, and I hope it gave you some inspiration to tackle one of those projects that maybe you've been thinking about doing for a while, but just haven't got around to it. I'm so glad that I was able to get this done today. If you need us, we'll be hanging out in our Oregon yard doing some gardening. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.